One of the biggest lessons I learned in how to tell a story on Finding Nemo was the lesson in flashbacks. One of the biggest things you'll hear or read about in film books or if you go to film school is, it's very hard and very difficult, and you should often not tell something in flashbacks. If you have to tell in flashbacks, then you're doing something wrong. And there's probably another way to fix it. And I knew that going in, but I just had this conceit that I just felt would be more interesting. It would be more interesting to meet this flawed character and wonder what happened to him. And that question, the answer to that question would be slowly doled out throughout the movie. So I told the whole backstory in pieces. And, the movie's about the father. So I really wanted to have you understand sort of the whole journey that he had gone through and the sacrifice that he had made to be where he was at as a father. I started the first flashback at the beginning of the movie with just love at first sight.
Hello. Really? No, I think that's a very pretty name. Well, I swim a lot. Pectorals like these don't come naturally, you know.
Each one of these flashbacks would be sort of an emotional moment. It wouldn't be so much intellectual as it was just how it feels to have those moments happen.
Hello.
Hello.
The movie would go on a little later, and then you would suddenly see them as a couple, and they're finding their first home where they're going to settle in and start a family.
Are you coming?
We're lost, aren't we?
No, we're not lost.
Honey, just ask somebody. Fine, then I'm asking the next fish because it's late and we have to get home.
Well, in that case, here we are.
You're kidding! This is ours?
Mm-hmm. We can move in immediately.
Oh, honey, it's beautiful!
Well, go on inside.
Oh, it's perfect!
And you know what the best part of it is?
What?
The view.
And then the third flashback somewhere later in the movie would be Coral, when she was pregnant and how nervous he was about being a father and how excited he was and what would that be like.
Through here. That's right. Easy. Easy, that's it. Careful. Oh, honey, look at me. I'm so nervous I can't even think straight. I can't believe it. Can you believe it? We're gonna be parents. You're gonna be a mommy. I'm gonna be a daddy, and I'll get to say son. Good job, son.
Honey?
What you got there, son?
Honey?
Why, that's an octopus, son.
Honey! Time to wait outside.
Oh, right. Oh, okay, sorry. See you later, son.
Out!
And then the fourth flashback would be them looking over all these eggs and what it was like just for them to sort of watch over their kids as they slept.
Look, they're dreaming. I could watch them all night.
Best that we don't. Honey.
We still have to name them.
I haven't forgotten.
You know what name I've always liked? Nemo.
Great. One down, only 99 more to go.
I know. It's just, I want each one to be special.
Well, then it's settled. We'll name them all special.
Oh, you're no help.
The fifth and final flashback would have been the tragedy.
What was that?
How all the family was lost except for the father and the single son, Nemo. No! That would counterpoint and intercut with the actual present-day tragedy of the fishing net about to take Nemo out of the ocean and father losing him forever.
No!
What's going on?
Carl, look out! Nemo! Nemo! Go down! Stay down! That's it. That's it! Everybody, listen to me! Swim down! Listen! Everybody listen! Coral! Coral, where are you?
I was always excited about just shaking it up, just having that different pattern of watching a movie that instead of the typical A, B, and C structure.
Swim down! Swim down! Swim down! Swim down! Swim down! Swim down! That's it! You can do it! Swim down!
It's working!
Down! 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 Down!
And it actually kind of worked. And you know, if you were to just watch any of those moments, or especially the climax, it really had something there.
Yes!
Dory!
Dory!
But the byproduct of it that I was not expecting was you didn't like the main character. I mean, he has to be a very worried, overprotective, anxious character for the story to make sense.
There!
I was getting advice from my peers here at Pixar that why don't you just try telling this backstory at the very beginning, just tell it linearly. And it just sort of took out the excitement for me. But after about a year and a half of just seeing people not like the father again and again and again, I couldn't ignore it. And I thought, well, it's not going to hurt to just privately try cutting it that way. And the minute I took all those moments out and put them all to the front, not only were you immediately caught up in it, but you immediately empathized with the father.
I won't let anything happen to you.
And so even though for the rest of the movie, from right after that first prologue, he complained just as much, he was overprotective just as much, he was just as anxious, I didn't have to change any lines, I didn't have to change any present-day scenes. It's because you understood where he was coming from. You suddenly saw the world from his point of view, and it just made all the difference in the world.
I did everything I could.
I might still try to do a flashback, you know, here or there in another movie, but I've really learned my lesson about what it can and can't do for you.